From tonight, the Biafra people taking this particular liberation of Biafra to a different level. And after the elapse of our ultimatum that you must leave our land and the liberation have started. From tonight, anywhere you see state actors, be it paramilitary, be it military, whether they are non-actors and not state actors because they are now declared terrorists. Anywhere you see the herdsmen carrying AK-47 in our land, anywhere you see bandits, confront them from tonight. Anywhere you see them in Biafra land, confront them from tonight. We have entered the liberation phase of Biafra. It is going to be from this night till Biafra is restored by 2023.
Black people are backwards because we are foolish. That foolishness is what we remove from hardcore Biafrans. Once they come, we baptize them in reason and common sense. Do you know why we are doing this? We don't want Biafra to come and full of idiots. Allocation, resource control, is our turn. Please let us conscientize. By the time Biafra comes, you will genuinely hit the ground running, look like the dullard of Daura, the pedophile and terrorist. Everybody knew that there is no country in the world being presided over by a Hausa or Fulani person that is progressing. Everybody knows that very well. If you ask, they will tell you there is no country in the world Hausa or Fulani man is in charge and they are doing well. Never, never, ever, never. It's in their nature. They are naturally disposed to corruption and tendencies which are quite undescribable. Go and stop being lazy. Tell your friends and your families that we are live. Tell them how you are listening to us. Allow me to worship heaven. How can we praise you? They said, if good happens, we praise you. In bad times, we also praise you. We are gathered all over the world as your children to do what only you commanded that we should do, which is to praise you, to honor you, to exalt your holy name, to do as others may find very difficult to understand or to appreciate. We call upon you. We ask for your mercy. We ask for your forgiveness if we have trespassed. Of course we do, because we are only mere mortals. Only you is immortal, Heavenly Father. We don't claim or ascribe any righteousness, because that is in your gift to give. Only you is righteous. That you love us is not in doubt. That you asked us to come, nobody can question, because only you determined that we must do this very work. That is why we never tire exalting your name. Every exaltation, prayer, praise, or everything that we have, everything we are today, we glorify your name because of it. That is why we keep saying, as Yahweh Yeshua prayed, that hallowed will also be your name all the time. There is no other name, none whatsoever, because if there was, Yahweh Yeshua could not have prayed it. Never. He said it very, very clearly, that you are the Father who is in heaven, the beginning and the end of everything, the author and the finisher. Your depth can never ever be measured. From eternity to eternity, from year to year, generation to you exist constantly as a reminder of what is creation, because you embody it. If you allow us to proclaim your goodness in our lives, we will be here for eternity. But in a very small way, as befitting mere mortals, we ask you to come and take pride of place in our hearts, to come and be merciful unto your children.
Fellow Biafrans, nothing can crush the spirit of determined people. The war of aggression from the Nigeria Caliphate state can't stop the Biafra from breakaway by 2023. You know, people say we always reveal our secret on social media. We always tell our plans. Somehow, that is partially true. On the other hand, that is also somehow not true. They say that we should learn from Fulanis, we should learn from bandits, or we should learn from terrorists, Boko Haram and co, that they never made their plan and what they are trying to do public. Today, I want to inform you that we are not the same. We are not the same with bandits. We are not the same with Fulanis. We are not the same with terrorists. We are not the same with Boko Haram. And that is why some of the things we do, we make it open. Because we can never be the same with Fulanis, we can never be the same with terrorists, we can never be the same with those who come from different parts of Africa to kill our people. That is why we do things differently. So yes, going forward, you will continue to hear our plan publicly, some of the plan on social media. Today, I want to respond to you that we are not the same with them. We are fighting for freedom, to have the right to govern ourselves and make decisions for our future as a people. In case you do not know little about terrorists. Terrorist ideology is completely different from ours. One of the terrorist terrorist leader called Abu Musa al-Suri. Abu Musab al-Suri, one of the main Al-Qaeda ideologies, has championed a massive social indoctrination campaign to promote the tenet of the militant jihad among Muslims worldwide. This ideology seems to have made deep inroads around the world. Self-described jihad rely heavily upon the promote suicide martyrdom, claiming that the reward referred to the Islamic scripture will be accorded to those who carry out such act. That is whose terrorists are. Completely different from ours. Completely different from what we do. We can never be terrorists and we can never be the same. The terrorist ideology on suicide bombing or suicide attack. The suicide terrorists are seen not as cold-blooded killers, but as martyrs and heroes in the eyes of many. This shift in values occurred slowly. It occurred slowly. Suicide terrorism first found acceptance in Palestine. They first find acceptance in Palestine. Over time, it was increasingly utilized for fighting occupational in Chechnya, Kashmir, Afghanistan, Iraq, and many more places around the world.
The Palestinian people will confront until the end of this occupation, and the Palestinian people are trying to accumulate strength for the battle of liberation, and the Zionist enemy must prepare plans to withdraw and leave because we are coming.
We are coming, says Hamas.
We can never have the same ideology with terrorists. That is why our activities are sometimes public. Chillingly, there is also a minority Muslims endorsement for suicide terrorism, even inside the United Kingdom, inside the UK. They endorse suicide terrorism. Some of this minority, they live in the UK. Likewise, female involvement in terrorism has become increasingly more commonplace, and the debate amongst terrorism perpetrators has even extended to whether biological and radiological weapons. They even justify it in fighting the militant jihad. Al-Qaeda and its affiliates are experts in taking advantage of local conflict and grievances and adopting their ideology to local circumstances. We can never be the same. The ideology is completely different. To fight terrorism, which is the reason why we are having this particular State of the Nation address today, as they are now in our land, and our land is under siege, both from the state terrorists and from the non-state terrorists. You can address them as non-state actors and state actors.
هي الدنيا وكلمة الديمقراطية الصغرى. دولة الله سبحانه وتعالى ليه تطور. دولة الديمقراطية ده لهي. دون إما أمين دون كل من وانا من جوز وانا سيد من جوز وانا هيلا جوز من جوز الله سبحانه وتعالى أوبي أفرق أمين ولد إنفق وانا من الفرق. كتب عليكم القتال.
الله أكبر.
الله سبحانه وتعالى يفرق بين في الجهاد وانا كل.
To fight terrorism, we must therefore understand the pervasiveness, or should I say, the vastness of the so-called Islamic ideology or Islamic ideological stand, and attempt to reverse radicalization in the mainstream Islamic discourse. We must understand this fundamental for us to be able to defeat the terrorists in our land.
Bilani, what happened? Where they go? Say me they go Broshin. Say no, come on.
So I say, he say either my life or I should go back. So I say my life. Yes, the plantain dinner.
Before we know, we see about 7 S-men with pump action and AK-47.
So I just saw one young man that just come out with a knife, this left and the right. He said, what do you mean they find? I said, as you see this bush, so this is my farm. He said, me see cow when they chop her. I said, yes. He said, what in my annoyance? I said, well, I said, I'm hungry, catch me. He said, but this is my farm. He said, what I won't do now? I said, I don't do anything. So I said, he said, either my life or I should go back. So I said, my life. Yes, the plantain day now.
The world and its communities have bear us witness on our civic approach to resolve the crisis and the way Nigeria treats us. The world can bear us witness that we have applied every civil approach to resolve this conflict, to resolve the killings, to resolve the genocide, to resolve the crime against humanity perpetrated on Biafrans since 1945. The world can bear us witness that we, the Biafra people, have tried everything to resolve this amicably. They mock us. They take us for granted. They say we are cowards. They say fight for your freedom. They have blackmailed and labeled us with all manner of derogatory names because we have always succumbed to their pressure. The approach we have chosen, which is the civil approach, they have taken us for granted. We therefore cannot stand idle and watch the total extermination of our people by the Fulani, by the Caliphate Nigeria federal government that are sponsoring terrorism and sponsoring them and recruiting them into Nigeria Army and Nigeria security agencies. Our period of mercy is therefore over. Our period of mercy is over. Our period of mercy has elapsed. Our ultimatum has elapsed for the past 2 days. We have done everything that needed to be done to ensure the security of lives and properties in Biafra and in Nigeria at large. But today, federal government and the Fulani controlled Nigeria government has demonstrated without remorse about their direct involvement in the killings of Biafran people and other indigenous people of Nigeria. They have not hidden their agenda and they have not shown any remorse in their involvement in aiding, abetting, and shielding terrorists to attack our people. They have directly sponsored and aided the extermination of different communities from the Niger state down to Benue, down to Kaduna, down to the southern part of the country, you can agree with me that the evidence is above of the Nigeria state involvement.
He said, we are not going to let up our land. That the chief people defeated the Fulani people in 1804. Let's underline that part that he said. We don't want things to degenerate that way. That's why we want safety and security. But a man that's already helpless, what will he do? I am sure that there are going to be reactions very soon in the coming days, maybe by the federal government and the likes. Maybe I'm even shocked that the Attorney General has not reacted to this.
You have President Northwest Muslim, you have Senate President Northeast Muslim, you have INEC Chairperson Northwest Muslim, you have Speaker of the House of Representatives Southwest Muslim, you have Chief of Air Staff Northeast Muslim, Minister of Defense Muslim North, Chief of Army Staff Northeast Muslim, Inspector General of Police North Central Muslim, National Security Advisor Northeast Muslim, Director National Intelligence Agency Muslim North, Director General SSS Northwest Muslim, Controller General of Immigration Northwest Muslim, Controller General of Customs North Muslim, Controller General of Civil Defense Muslim North, Controller General of Nigeria Immigration Prison Service Muslim North, Acting Chairman of the FCC Northeast Muslim, Chief Justice of the Federation Northeast Muslim, Code of Conduct Head Muslim Northeast, Managing Director of Post Authority Northwest Muslim, NIMASA North Muslim, NNPC Managing Director Northeast Muslim, Minister of Education Northeast Muslim, National Universities Commission Northwest Muslim, JAM Southwest Muslim, and so on and so forth. It can keep on going on and on. Someone has said that the top 20 positionings in NNPC is occupied from the same region as well. What comes to mind is there is no intelligent person and no qualified person from any other part of the country. There is no intelligent Shekiri person, no intelligent Ijaw person, no intelligent Biron person, no intelligent Magavun person, no intelligent Tif person, no intelligent Idoma person, no intelligent Igala person, no intelligent Ibira person, no intelligent Ibibio person, no intelligent Anan person, no intelligent Efik person, no intelligent Ishan person, no intelligent Bini person, no intelligent person from no other part of the country that can be in any of those sensitive positions, except people from one region and one religion. And people are meant to be forced to exist in peace under that kind of upside down, highly nepotistic, clanistic situation that is absolutely impossible.
As a country with a strong defense force, haven't actually equipped your inventory, my God, you go out there and crush the enemy. That is what I expect from Nigeria. We did this in Liberia, we did this in Sierra Leone, we did it in the... What is happening with us? Is this Nigeria? Our sovereignty is threatened. Bandits have taken over this country. And we are watching. We are watching. For Christ's sake, we must save this country. This is the only land we have. Can someone tell the president that Nigeria is sinking? We are sinking. Every day we are sinking.
I'll tell you today, the wider Nigeria has been under siege. The federal government of Nigeria has demonstrated that they don't care and they are supporting the attacks and invasion of these foreign terrorists into our land. They destroy the lives of indigenous people in Nigeria and Biafrans. They waste the life, destroy our properties, and invade our land, and they chase people away, and they run to IDP camps. Since the Nigerian government has chosen the invaders, they choose to protect the invaders and the terrorists from North Africa, from east part of Africa, from Senegambia, and or other part of the world over their own said citizens. We have no option. We have no option, absolutely no option, but to defend our land with everything we have. From the Nigeria Tribune newspaper report, and of course widely reported by so many Nigeria newspapers on the 16th of August 2022, a man called General Dambazu said, and I quote, the army forces or the armed forces with a population of about 200,000 have a deficit to confront terrorists as they have been overstretched. It is to review our counter-terrorism strategy. I want you to listen to this. It is to review our counter-terrorism strategies to eliminate these state actors. I want you to underline these state actors. This particular publication is available everywhere in Nigeria. Go and read it. Go and read General Dambazu's statement on insecurities and the 2023 election. He said it is to review our counter-terrorism strategy to eliminate these state actors. So he actually understands that the terrorists in Nigeria are state actors. He was the one who paid 100 billion naira to Fulani terrorists for 2 years to stop killing Nigerians, to stop killing Biafrans, to stop killing indigenous people in Nigeria. The records are there. Today he said that it is to eliminate these state actors. So he understands, probably by mistake, that the terrorists in Nigeria are state actors. I want you to take this word very seriously, because under this particular statement, our declaration today will come to play. We will continue to show our readiness to exit Nigeria by 2023 through different means, multi-dimensional approach. The recent political event in Nigeria, the insecurities, the military siege, the terrorist siege, the way our land has been invaded, have further widened the debate on the inevitability of the sovereign nation breakup amongst its major ethnic groups. Therefore, from tonight, anywhere you see any state actors, be it those military from Niger, because we have in intel that they have hired mercenaries from Niger and they are in Biafra land, dying one by one. From tonight, the Biafra people taking this particular liberation of Biafra to a different level. And after the elapse of our ultimatum that you must leave our land and the liberation have started. From tonight, anywhere you see state actors, be it paramilitary, be it military, whether they are non-actors and not state actors because they are now declared terrorists. Anywhere you see the herdsmen carrying AK-47 in our land, anywhere you see bandits confront them from tonight. Anywhere you see them in Biafra land, confront them from tonight. We have entered the liberation phase of Biafra. It is going to be from this night till Biafra is restored by 2023.
This is happening today at Ebem Ohafia by Ebem Motor Park. Today being the there is the 17th day of August 2022.
Number 2, from tonight, the enforcement of open grazing, ban on open grazing in Biafra land starts from tonight. Any cows you see anywhere, especially in our farmland, from tonight in Biafra land, bring them down.
I'm a chieftain of the Afenifere. I am a member of the National Caucus of Afenifere. And that is, of course, the highest policy body of the Afenifere. And in addition to that, I'm a member of the National Executive of the Afenifere, and only 9 of us who run the Afenifere as an organization, and a whole lot of experience in Nigerian political matters, which has come from a deep interrogation of the present political situation, and which has come from our prescient knowledge that has always made us to stand on a high moral ground. And anywhere we stand is where the Yoruba, nay, the whole of Nigeria, has always or have always come to meet us. And again, when we said that Buhari was not going to give us anything good because he had nothing to offer, we said exactly everything that was going to happen in Buhari's rule, and it has come to pass. So, Afenifere is not an amorphous group of all comers, it's a group tailored after the sage and the scribe Papa Awolowo. In his wisdom and his books that he has written and in his methods that he has given to us, we have looked at the political situation and rejected the 1999 Constitution. And we said again that there should be no election until this structure is changed. We were at the forefront of restructuring right from 1953. We achieved it with the Littleton Constitution of 1954. And we have carried on. We were the one that made the 2014 confab happen. And that was why we supported President Jonathan. And look at what has happened today to those who supported Buhari. Now it is happening again, and people are dressed in obscene garbs. Those who brought Nigeria to its knees, those who have divided us, those who have made Nigeria ungovernable through Boko Haram and terror, and those are the people that are parading themselves as the candidates for the 2023 election. So Afenifere says there should be no election. That's our stand.
The enforcement on the ban on open grazing take effect starting from this night. And of course, to show our readiness to leave Nigeria by 2023, to continue to show our readiness to break away from Nigeria by 2023. From tonight, we declare every military, police, and the custom checkpoint in Biafra land a terrorist zone. We don't want to see any checkpoint of any military, any police, any custom in the entire Biafra territory. Do not take this declaration as a joke. From tonight, we hereby suspend and ban every use of siren. The use of siren from tonight is hereby banned in Biafra territory. We have entered the liberation, and this liberation involves armed struggle. The armed struggle is that we are now declaring the armed struggle for Biafra. Our freedom can never ever be exchanged for anything. Anybody that is using siren, you will have the Biafra people to contend with. This particular declaration has become very necessary so that we know how to protect and defend our land. The oppression of the terrorist group called Ebubago, the oppression of the terrorist group called AVG, or any other nomenclature in Biafra land from tonight is hereby banned. Anybody or any person or any group parading himself or themselves as a Bubago or AVG or any nomenclature is from tonight declared terrorist, because they have killed and maimed our people while every other person watch, while the governors watch, while the politicians watch, while the government enjoy the killings. The latest killing was about the 14 people that was murdered in Imo State. So for that reason, if from tonight, anywhere you see them, engage them. This is the declaration that the Biafra people have made from tonight.
Our Fulani are killing us. That can never ever be your intention. We have suffered enough. We were killed and the world pretended and keeps pretending nothing happened. 6 million of your children slaughtered out of the ignorance brought to us by Europeans. Ignorance. They brought the ignorance to us. And then they allowed Islam to kill us. Nobody was held to account. Gowon is still walking about today. I remember the tales we were told of families begging for water, of pregnant women being cut open and their children brought out of their stomach. The world kept quiet. They did nothing. Our Fulani was so evil and wicked. They will cut open, they will be performing crude emergency cesarean sessions on the stomach of Biafran women who are running for their dear lives. Most of them collapsed on the road and died. Most of them were forced into well, deep well, pushed in there. Before they even hit the ground, some of them, they broke their necks. So all across our Fulani lands of the Mohammedan Emirates of the North, there are bones of your children everywhere that our Fulani people killed. We remind humanity of this so that it wouldn't happen again. We are telling the world that the same massacre and pogrom Buhari is preparing once again. They have come to Kulobia. They are in Onisha. They are in Aba. They are in Owerri. They are in Iguacha right now as we speak. Calabar is taken over completely. Ebonyi is gone because there is Islamic University in Ebonyi. We are surrounded by these enemies, these agents of darkness, the children of Lucifer. Only you can bring light, because that's what we represent. You brought us to that part of the world that we may bring light, because their lives were full of darkness. Somewhere along the line we derailed, failed to pursue our ultimate objective, and started to worship idol. Even when the Europeans brought their own idol, we followed them. No complaint whatsoever, until they abandoned us. Now is an opportunity for us to make amends, and that is why we call upon your name, as you commanded us to. We should not bow down before anybody, no image. That is what we adhere to here, and that is why we are phenomenally successful. If you abandon Chukwokika Biama, if Chukwokika Biama in heaven is not central to what we are doing, we will fall. That is why we call upon your name every blessed day without fail. Without you, we are nothing. Without you, our enemies will triumph. Because of you, because of the work we are doing, humanity now knows your real name. Chukwu Okike Abiama, the Almighty Creator. You come close to him, you will know him. Is a name reserved for your children. There was a young lady that wrote to me today. In your infinite mercy, you allowed her to see the light. And I said to her, my dear child, what is your name? She said, Mary Jane. I said, Tofiapa, what is your name? She said, Chisom. I said to her, do you know the meaning of your name? She said, yes. I said, please, can you explain to me the meaning of your name? She said, Chukwokika Biama is with me. My goodness. And I said, can you now tell me the meaning of Mary Jane? She said, I'm sorry, I do not know. I said, do you see who you are? You have the creator of the heavens and the earth. You have the seal. You have the approval of heaven to go forth to proclaim the goodness of the Most High, the Lord of hosts. You bear his name. You bear his name. Your name is Chisom. It's a divine name from heaven. You're answering Mary Jane, the name of a female dog in America somewhere. People don't understand who they are, but once you come here, we tell you who you are, and it is by your grace. It is not by ours. Everything is being made possible because of who you are. We are grateful that you are in our lives, and because of that, Biafra will come. And when it does, we will praise you on the streets. We will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, the world will look at us and say they are going crazy. Is it, what type of God are they worshiping? We say it is not a God, it is the Creator himself. Chukwuka Biama. At that point in time, every honor and glory, every adoration, every praise you can think of, we will worship you in a way that the world will tremble, because we are your last testament. That is all we ask for. That your name be praised in that land of the living, that your kingdom may descend from heaven upon this very earth. That land is Biafra. It will dwell as a beacon and hope to the rest of humanity forever and ever. He said, we are indeed blessed. My name is Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of indigenous people of Biafra all over the world. Everywhere there are people answering to IPOB, I lead them. I command the commanders of the armies of Biafra, and they will do us proud when the time comes, be rest assured. Every preparation is being done. They will do us proud. They will defend you. Awasa will come to kill us. That is normal. They may be lying to the world. Oh, they should prepare. No, we know they are liars and cheats. And this evening we continue to expose them. Every day, every blessed day that we exist, the zoo is diminishing. That is why all of you must work hard. Be bold and be very proud of who you are.
At least today, as people can see, all our men are good to go. You can see very well. You can see one of our young soldiers we have on the ground. Ahua, I would like to speak with you. I would like you to fall out and give us more parade, and also collect a rifle and show the world that we can do it. Fall out immediately. Oh, he want to handle double magazine. Ahua, we can do it very perfect. Don't show us how we can do it. Because I have recorded your success where you have followed the men on duty to make sure that there is peace in our local government. You are one of the soldiers that fought and drive the military out of the land. To show the world that you are good to go by giving us a one-gun salute. You are good to go. This is to show the world that we have men that can do it. This is a double magazine AK-47 of 49. So this to show you what we have on the ground. One of our soldiers is equivalent to 50 Nigerian men. They don't have men. If they really have men, let them come out and show themselves. Let them stop hiding and burning people's houses and terrorizing innocent people. Let them come inside the bush. Let them come inside the bush. Stop burning people's houses. There is no houses in the bush. Those things you are showing the world is innocent people you are killing. If you can see where we are, we're inside the forest. There's nothing like a building here. You can look around, you see everywhere is forest. We have been in the forest since the existence of Eastern Security Network. Our duty is to drive the terrorists out of our motherland, which is Biafra.
They will do us proud. They will defend you.